Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new to my channel, I am Alexandra, and what's your name? Excuse me, what's your name?
I'm Logan, and then Logan's little fox.
Anyways, you guys, welcome to my first video for 2026. But yeah, so anyways, you guys, I cannot believe we're already...
Mommy! Welcome to Logan's News. Today is Fox News. Protection. Fox News is in weather.
Yeah?
News weather and going guy. It's sunny. It's nighttime. It's rainy.
As you can hear, Logan, he's sounding like a weather person. So, as you can see by my finger, you're probably wondering what happened. So, I unfortunately went to urgent care 2 days ago, and I was starting to feel pains in my finger 2 days prior to that. So, on Tuesday, I was actually at work, and I didn't feel pain severe until later in the day. So, basically, I thought the pain was going to go away. At first, I thought, okay, it's probably just a little, nerve or something. I don't know. I never, banged it or anything, so I didn't really think too much of any concern. But it really wasn't until Wednesday and obviously Thursday when I started feeling worse. And I said, well, you know what? I need to go get this checked because I am not sure what the heck happened. Because anytime I bent my finger like this, I'm just doing it with my opposite hand, for example. But every time I would try to bend my finger or even a few of my fingers, it would hurt. But it was more worse on my middle finger on my left hand. So this is my right hand. So if you get the drill. But yeah, so eventually I went to urgent care after I got done with my morning shift at work, and they told me that they thought maybe I needed to get a splint, an x-ray, all that stuff. So I basically sat at urgent care for a little over an hour until they finally got me seen by somebody. So eventually they said, okay, yeah, we're gonna just ask you questions basically on what happened, things like that. Now, before I get anybody probably asking me or saying to me, don't do this, Alexandra, blah, 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 I have a bad habit of cracking my knuckles, but I don't do it a lot. I do it every now and then. But basically, I probably did something to the bone where I thought I, broke the bone, bruised the inside of my bone, something like that. But long story short, they said, okay, well, we're going to just get you for an x-ray, and then from there we'll see what's going on. Because they tried moving my fingers first, and it didn't hurt when they tried to move them too much because they didn't go too hard. They went like this, and let me tell you, it did hurt. It did hurt. But anyway, so yeah, not too long later, I was getting concerned because I had to go back to work that afternoon on Thursday, and I'm like, I cannot be late for work because I just was so close thinking I was gonna have to call work telling them I'm not gonna make it in. But thankfully I got out in time, so I was able to go to work. But this is what happened after I got the x-ray. So basically after the x-ray, they actually didn't take long until I got the results, but they basically told me nothing's bruised in the bone, nothing's broken, but you are basically showing early signs of arthritis. And at that point, I was thinking, oh God, that's scary. I mean, thankfully, they said I came in when I did. It's good I came in when I did because I don't know how I would have managed to go on without being seen. So I'm actually glad I got seen. But basically, they said it's worse in my middle finger right now, but my other fingers, I basically was told that they are... What?
You want to buy Mommy?
No.
No, bye, mommy.
No.
Pain.
But basically, yeah. So the pain is worse in my middle finger than a lot of my other fingers. So basically, I have to wear this splint on my finger. I can take it off when I'm, getting dressed or things like that. But quickly, I have to put it back on. But basically, it's a little bit bruised. It was worse then, but all my other fingers were swollen as well. So they prescribed me a medication as well. So they said you can take it up to 3 times a day, but take it as you want to take it. If you feel like the pain's worse, take it if you actually feel like you need it, but you don't have to take it up to 3 times a day. So I've only taken it once today, and I've been okay. It's just I've actually been doing more stuff with my hand than I feel like I have been in the last few days, because I feel like the more I move my hand, the more I feel like I'll get more of the swellingness out of me, which in a way would be good, because I've been feeling my fingers. I had my husband actually giving me he actually gave me a couple of hand massages last night, and he could tell just by massaging my hand that he could tell. He's like, "Hun, this is stiff." They told me at urgent care as well, they were like, you can also put a heating pad on it. That should help. So in a way, I was glad the heating pad actually did help, but the massages that my husband gave on my hand, that actually felt nice, but it did hurt a little bit, only because, it only hurt because I didn't feel a lot of pressure in my hand. So in a way, the massage and the heating pad, both of those things actually did help a ton. So thank goodness for that. But as for, using a utensil and stuff, like a fork, spoon, all that stuff, a pen, things like that, because I'm left-handed, so this was not easy for me. So using my right hand is never what I'm used to using, so using that the last couple days have been a bit rough for me. But in a way, I'm actually glad to say that my hands are getting better. Now this is with my right hand, okay? This is my good hand, and my good hand I can use at this point, and I can go like this. You can tell how fast I can go, but with this hand I can't go super fast. But if I try to keep bending my fingers, then but thankfully I'm getting somewhat improvement, but I could tell I'm still struggling a little bit. I can't go like this really fast. I just have to be very careful. So I'm just bending them as little as I can. So, but in a way, it is improvement. It is getting better. I know at times they did tell me throughout probably the rest of my life I will at times get pains in my hands, or hand. Who knows if I'll get it anywhere else, but can't predict that far ahead. But I'm just glad it's getting better slowly. But I do need to wear the splint on my finger probably for less than another week or 2, and I should be okay. I will probably get pains from time to time in my hand, but thankfully I won't need the splint after that. So in a way, if I feel anything, I might just end up just taking it easy and just be careful. But thankfully, I could still do my adult coloring. I can still play games and stuff. I just got to be careful not to overdo it, because if I overdo it, it's going to not be good. But yeah, so I just wanted to give you guys an update, basically just welcoming me back for the new year, but also explaining what happened, because if you don't have me on... All right, sorry about that. I actually had to get Logan. I have to get Logan some water, so if you see a room change, it's because I'm getting Logan some water. But yes, so I just wanted to give you guys that update, like I said, because if you guys don't follow me on my social medias, like my Instagram and Snapchat, you may have not seen, mostly my Instagram, where that update was posted, because I did post about it on my Instagram. If you're not following me yet on my Instagram, I always post it at the end of my videos and also in the description box. So I just want to give you guys a quick update. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys were interested in this video. If you have any questions or anything you want to ask me, feel free to leave them down in the comments below. I will certainly do my best to try to see if you guys have anything to say. But yeah. Also, one more thing before I go. Follow me on my social medias as well, because my birthday, the next time you guys see me, it's going to be either my birthday or after my birthday. My birthday is actually 3 days from today, so the 13th. Today's the 10th, and the 13th is in 3 days, which is crazy. I cannot believe it.
Mommy. I want up your head.
Oh, I can't go that high, honey.
I want high.
No, I can't go that high. I can't go that high.
I want up.
But yeah, so stay tuned. I might have some, like, a birthday post, so follow me on my social medias, and maybe I'll even post a video on here about my birthday. So stay tuned, and next time you see me, I will be a year older than I actually am now. Crazy. I mean, I know all of us are getting older all the time, but just crazy, because I started this channel when I was 16 years old, and that is just mind-blowing how far I've come with my videos on this channel. But anyways, follow me on my social medias, Instagram, Threads, and Snapchat. I'm actually going to be trying to post more on Threads now, so if you're not following me on Threads or Instagram or Snapchat, please follow me on all my social medias down below and also at the end of every one of my videos. Alright guys, take care. Happy welcome 2026 again. If this is the first time you're watching me, stay tuned to more videos to come. Alright, take care guys. Bye. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do. Follow me on my social medias down in the description box and always at the end of every one of my videos. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.